keeps up his 100% record of scoring points in all of his 3 British Grand Prix starts. Let's have to the drivers.
Okay. Fantastic.
Another breath. Good job. Good job. Hi. Oh, jeez.
Easy Sunday drive.
It's not too bad. I had one small little moment, but yeah. When did you get him?
The intermediates. But then he got me back on the medium
What
tyres.
mistake or?
No,
Just faster.
I was crashing on the intermediates.
Not really.
I was.
You drove well, mate. What's the weight? What's that?
You ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, we go with the third.
Correct me if I'm wrong there, Martin Brundle. Nico Rosberg was in the room when Lewis was having a chat about him in the third person.
Yeah, congratulating him for... Yeah, so the loving we heard about doesn't exist, does it, between the 2 Mercedes drivers? That was as frosty as it's going to get.
I'm tempted to say about as frosty as a July morning at Silverstone, but actually the weather's been all right here this weekend. But very interesting conversation to have with a rival from another team about your teammate right in front of him. We'll see some smiles, I'm sure, in a moment, and hopefully from all 3. As the drivers make their way out onto the podium. And Max Verstappen, a 3rd podium of his Formula 1 career. And a few boos for Nico Rosberg. Maybe he was expecting those. Cheers, though, for the race winner, for Lewis Hamilton, and the Mercedes 1-2 for the 3rd time this season. Time for... So a 4th British Grand Prix victory and the golden trophy that he likes so much. The Secretary of State for Defence presenting Lewis Hamilton with the golden trophy. Glad he didn't drop that. John Owen, the chief designer of the Mercedes car, who's not done a bad job over the last few years, gets the Constructors' Trophy. Modern art, Martin Brundle, modern
Yes.
art.
Should have a safety warning, that one.
Nico Rosberg, I think applause and boos mixed together on that one. And Verstappen gets a little trophy that looks like a bit of a crown, doesn't it?
Let's test it out and see where we're at.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a atmosphere here in Silverstone this afternoon. We've got, let's say, a reasonable, popular winner. Gentlemen, please step down. I'm going to keep an eye on those champagne bottles too, because last time I was up here, you cowboys got amongst it. But Lewis, please
How you going? How you guys doing? You good? I don't know if you can be as happy as me, but I'm really happy. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for all coming out today. You guys really we got the best fans here. Thank you so much.
Your 47th career victory. Now equaling Nigel Mansell here too with 4 wins at Silverstone, 3 on the bounce. How did you make it look so easy? A tricky start, very, very wet, a lot of aquaplaning, and then we had some big decisions to make on the tyres. So run the fans through how the race was for you today.
Well, firstly, I'm glad that the good English weather came out. But today, we went out and did formation lap, and it was dry, and all of a sudden it rained, and it was so tricky in those conditions. It was drying pretty quickly, but obviously when we started the race, I was the first to really have to attack it. So trying not to make any mistake was difficult for all of us. But that's what I love about this race, you know, because it's never just plain smooth sailing. There's always these things that happen through the race that really make it spectacular. That's why the British Grand Prix is the best Grand Prix we have. Plus, look at these guys. You don't see this anywhere around the world. And you don't hear a lot of booing, which means we've got good British spirit here.
That's right, yeah. I mean, we've got 100,000 people here today, so I'm just going to jump across to Nico. Nico, today, well done, mate. It was a... come on, guys. He fought valiantly. He did what he could. I think tricky race at the start there. How did you feel? A bit like Monaco, didn't quite seem to be in the groove when it was a little bit tricky at the start there, and then obviously the race led to a small error with Max getting the move done there, and then from there, the gearbox as well, so run us through that.
Yeah, so no, it was a bit of a tricky start, of course. Max got me, and then it was an exciting race against him. Managed to get him around the outside, which I was happy about. And then, yeah, just congrats to Lewis. He did a great job this weekend, and just couldn't reach him, no way. So that's it, second place, which I have to live with today.
Great job, Nico. And let's go across to this young guy who's making a... Yes, that's right, Nico. Well done, mate. Sensational. That's what motorsport's all about. Hey, you just passed your dad. You got 3 podiums and Jos had 2. So, I mean, have you ever experienced anything like this before? And what was the race like for you? Incredible drive.
It was amazing. I mean, first of all, if you look at the fans, you know, they're great. And from there on the race, yeah, it was very exciting, very tricky in the beginning. I managed to get past Nico, and even at the end of the stint, I was catching up to Lewis. But yeah, then I think I stopped 1 lap too late. But from there on, I just did my own race. Unfortunately, Nico got past, but then we still had great pace. I could still see the top 2. So yeah, I mean, at the end I have to say thank you to Red Bull for giving me such a great car, you know, so I think they deserve a lot of credit here.
Absolutely, phenomenal drive, and enjoy the champagne. You're just legal that you can have a drink. 4 points off this fella here, mate. You've both been having some phenomenal runs in terms of performance, but there's also a bit of reliability creeping, and Nico had some issues today which definitely didn't cost him a win, but both of you have had some ups and downs of reliability. You've still got a long way to go with engines, but 4 points, closing the gap, and Budapest is a track which I've seen you fly around that joint, mate, so
I love it there. So I'm working hard. I did everything I could in that race to save this engine, because obviously I'm on my last one, so I made it go as long as possible, and I saved it for quite a long period of time. So I just want to say a big thank you once again to everyone here. I hope that you continue to keep your fingers crossed. I'm catching him, so let's keep going.
Well done, Lewis, and well done to the British Grand Prix. What an absolute incredible atmosphere, incredible event. Look forward to seeing everyone at the Hungarian Grand Prix in a few weeks. It's going to be nice and sunny there as well. All the best. Cheers.
Just 4 points between the pair now. It's 4 wins in 5 for Lewis Hamilton. And
that's very tidy. That is 41 minutes of first-class play, at times from both. And it's Murray who wins it.
Show is from 4, qualifying is from 12 on Saturday. And the same times as we've had today on the Sunday, on air from 11:30, lights out at 1. Now, I must tell you about the Open. Coverage